Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. Welcome back from the weekend. I hope you guys are just doing as well as you possibly can today. Again, Mondays are usually not fun for a lot of people, so why don't we hang out for a few minutes, have a quick chat about some random nothingness, and start the day off with a bit of a smile. First, need that cup of coffee, right? Anyways, thank you guys again. I've gotten some nice responses from the video on Friday about the things that I love. I haven't gotten a ton of product suggestions yet, so we're going to wait a little while before I touch back on that. Also want to let you know that videos for the next 3 days are going to be a little weird and a little different. But we'll go over that tomorrow when you see tomorrow's video. Today mostly I want to talk about a video game again. I mentioned a few weeks ago that there's a new Dragon Ball fighting game coming out, and that is finally releasing. Well, that comes out next Friday, but I have a copy now for review purposes, so this is like an informal, not quite complete review because I still have a lot to do to get ready for that, but yeah. Anyways, new Dragon Ball game. It's FighterZ or FighterZ. I don't know. If you like games like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat, you'll probably like this game. If you don't like those kinds of games, but you do like Dragon Ball, you'll probably still like this game, which is a category I fall into. I don't really like fighting games like Street Fighter and stuff. I just can't get into them. But because of the way they've set this one up, I've not done like competitive multiplayer stuff yet. I probably won't because that's always hard. But the single player, there's like a story to it. It's like a custom story for the game that is super fun and interesting, and I love it. And in that mode, the game is difficult enough that some of the later levels can challenge you, but not really hard. So you're not going to get stuck and feel frustrated and overwhelmed, which is a problem I have with fighting games, is there's like a big skill gap between can play the game and is good at the game. So I appreciate that you don't have to deal with that in the little single player mode. So that's like tons of fun for me. Like I said, it's a completely custom story that you play in multiple steps, which is also really fun. So there's like a whole new bad guy, and this whole new bad guy is trying to kill everybody on the planet, good guys and bad guys. And the little shtick that gets you into the game is that everyone's power has been like shut down, and the only way that they can fight is if they link up with a human soul. So you're the player is the human soul that they link up with so that they can like be who they are. So that's, I thought, like an interesting way to explain the player priority over the characters. So that was kind of fun. And then the story, you play it through as the good guys, and that opens up the bad guy side of the story. And so now I'm playing through it as the bad guys, because there's all this stuff that happens that you don't get to see when you're playing the good guys, and so now I'm getting to see all of that stuff, so that's really cool. And there's a third piece of the narrative after that, so I don't know what side of the story that's from yet, but I'm excited to get there, because again, I think this is like really cool and interesting the way that they've done this. Overall, the game is like really fun and really solid, actually. I had very few technical bugs or hiccups. I'm playing it on an Xbox. You have very few technical bugs or hiccups. The only weird thing is, in cutscene animations, people sort of like move a little weird. But like the actual character models are just gorgeous, and the fighting animation is just beautiful. And like Dragon Ball Z is weird, and it's dumb, and it's silly, and it's like a Michael Bay movie with massive explosions and screaming and crazy fights and stuff blowing up, and like all of that is in the game. And it's just amazing. Like if you're fighting somebody and you beat them with like a really powerful punch or kick that like sends them flying back, they like fly across the level and hit a building, and the building explodes, and that's how the match ends. And every time you you know, start a match, these characters come like flying in at each other, and there's like a big boom where they meet and stuff, and it's just all that weird dumb stuff from the cartoon that, you know, is like the Dragon Ball stuff. It's like all there, and it feels good, and it feels fun, and it feels silly, and that's the thing I really liked about it, is in a lot of ways it's sort of like the Mario Odyssey game I recommended you guys go play a few days ago. There's a lot of things in that game that just bring back things from my childhood. It just make me feel younger, and it's like, you know that this is silly and that this is dumb and this makes no sense, but it still makes you happy, and you're like, yay, this is silly in a good way. You know, like when you have Mario running around in his underwear and a sombrero, you're like, tee hee hee, that's silly, I love it. Same thing when you have Goku turn and stare to the computer or stare at this player through the screen and being like, oh no, my body doesn't work without you here, what am I gonna do? You're like, that's dumb and that's pointless and that's stupid, but like, it's silly in a good way and it's fun. So I've been getting a kick out of that all weekend. So anyways, that's where I will leave it. Like I said, this is not some crazy, weird, deep, in-depth review. I'll write one of those up and that'll go up somewhere. There will be an actual video review here on the channel if you're super interested in this game. Otherwise, for everybody else who doesn't care about Dragon Ball, if you still made it this far, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Also, don't forget, every day, every other day, message 1 or 2 people. Let them know you care about them. I'm still going through my list and hitting people that are important to me. And like I said, I really think for some of these people it's a very special moment for them in the day. It's just takes you no time, and it means the world to them. So don't forget to keep doing that. But otherwise, I got a whole mess of stuff to do, just like always. Part of the reason these videos are different is I'm leaving on a trip tomorrow morning, but like I said, we'll get more of that tomorrow, so I've got to pack and stuff today, so that'll be fun. I actually need to finally shave. I can't believe I've waited this long to shave. I look like a mess. Anyways, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I'll see you all tomorrow.